weather's a mess, ain't it? Say, for instance, now in the morning you wake up, it's cold or raining. Later on that afternoon, it's so hot you don't want to wear a T-shirt. And then at night, it get cold again. This weather changed so much, a man don't know what to pawn. Like last night, did you notice how cold it was? Of course, it ain't half as bad as it is in St. Paul. Now, that's where it's cold. In fact, that's the weather that run me out here, the weather in St. Paul. It's so cold in St. Paul, I woke up one day and the chicken was laying egg salad. One morning I looked in my clothes closet and my shorts was wearing my long underwear. That's when I decided I was gonna come to California. I packed up my little bags and I went down to the corner waiting for the Greyhound bus. See, in St. Paul, you don't have to go down to the station. You can catch the Greyhound bus right on the corner. See, now I'm standing on the corner waiting for this bus. The bus pulls up, open the door. The guy said, "Come on here." I said, No, I'm waiting for the Greyhound bus, buddy. He said, "This the Greyhound bus here." I said, "No, man, you don't fool me. I know the Greyhound bus. See, the Greyhound bus is a bus with a dog on the outside leaping and running like this." By that time, the dog stuck his head out the door and said, "Man, you better come on in here. It's too cold to be fooling around out there." And when I got here, that's when I found out how hard it is to get a room in Los Angeles. Oh, man, I looked high and low and couldn't find nothing. Finally, I found one of them 18 by 19 by 20 rooms. You know, if you don't have $18 by the 19th, you out by the 20th. And you talk about small. That room's so small, every time you close the doorknob hops in bed with you. Another morning, I snatched the covers back, and then laying in the middle of the bed was a great big dead bed bug. I reached and grabbed the phone and called a man down on the desk. I said, "Hey, man, what's the matter? What kind of hotel is you running?" He said, "What's happening?" I said, "There's a big dead bed bug in my bed, that's what." He said, "Now, you're not going to let one little dead bed bug worry, are you?" I said, "No, it's the 10,000 that's coming to his funeral that's worrying me."
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. You've either finished the whole song or have made a horrible mistake. Either way, we thank you from the Bowman Media Archives. That is all for now. Bye-bye.